You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
Chat, what up? And hopefully you guys having a blessed morning, man, or a blessed afternoon, or a blessed night, wherever y'all at, and wherever y'all doing, man. And this one right here kind of made me sit back and say, dog, man, wow. When I saw this, man, boy, I know one thing. A lot of women are not going to like this. And not only that, a lot of uh, Meg Thee Stallion supporters, fans, are not going to like this report I'm about to give y'all right now. I'll be damned. But we're going to talk about it because it just came out right now. Now, according to the reports, and salute to everybody. Oh, let me shout out everybody that's in here, man. I appreciate all y'all too, because there's been a lot of people that show love to my channel, man. People sending donations, man. Shout out to the girl, homegirl sent $100 in the Cash App, man. And if y'all want to donate, the link is pinned in the chat room. All you gotta do is hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and let me know what y'all think, and I will hit y'all back. Shout out to Darius Robinson with the donation. Marvella, I seen you with $100, baby. Salute to you. April Robinson Higdon, Carl Ray, Anthony Smith, Sonia Fuller, and Yasana Hartfield, Deshaun Hawkins. Salute to all of y'all with the lovely donations in the Cash App, PayPal, and or Venmo, man. I appreciate all of you guys for supporting. Let me just get right into this, man. So now it's a new report that's come out basically stating that Klay Thompson had basically, it says inside the Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson relationship, his alleged slurs about her and claims of paranoia of why they really split. This is wild, bro. And I can tell you this, I read this entire article before I came on here. Damn, bro. Damn, if this is true, I'm telling y'all this right now. I don't think Meg Thee Stallion ever gonna get married ever. I already thought this was her last chance. I'm be honest with y'all, man. I already thought this was the last chance right here. Like that, it was something that was gonna be like real for her. You know what I'm saying? With all the relationships she's been through, sometimes you get to that certain age, and it's like once you get past that age, you get out of wifey situation. Now it's just baby mama or temporary or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Once you hit that certain age. But let's get through this article because it's a lot of stuff that was said in this article by alleged people that's close to Klay Thompson that is absolutely wild. I know Meg Thee Stallion ain't gonna be happy about this. So it says cheater. That's what was a fuming Megan Thee Stallion branded Klay Thompson after she shockingly revealed on social media that they had called it quits. Now it says that she alleged via Instagram in April that the pro basketball player was unfaithful to her and added holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatments towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous. Bitch, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all, is what she said. But then it goes on. It says now a source close to Klay Thompson, who's 36 years old, exclusively, y'all, revealed the offensive comments that the NBA star allegedly made behind Meg Thee Stallion's back, prompting questions about his true intentions with Meg Thee Stallion. And I quote, it says he was over her and didn't want to be with her, the insider said. I think he wanted to break up with her for a while, but just didn't know what to do. A second source, however, adamantly disputed that claim that the Dallas Mavericks star Klay Thompson ever wanted to end the relationship, insisting that Klay never once tried to break up with her. So two completely different spectrums, right? Then you had this. The reality is, they say, that Meg ended the relationship after she discovered that Klay had been cheating on her, the second source claimed. The first source said that they were made aware of Klay Thompson trying to contact past flings before him and Meg Thee Stallion officially split, but they were unable to confirm whether he ever indeed cheated. Now, it says the relationship was seemingly doomed from the start, according to the first source, who described Klay Thompson and Meg, whose real name is Megan Jovan Ruth Pete, as two very different people, with the athlete allegedly making that known to people who were close to him. Now, it goes on to say, talk back Meg Thee Stallion behind her back, including secretly expressing disdain for how loud Meg Thee Stallion can be. So basically, he said, man, she just loud all the time and just like unbearable. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going. It says that he was like, she was so ghetto and he was over her ghetto-ness. The insider alleged the way she speak, the way she act. Damn. He said, man, she was loud and ghetto, y'all. That's what they alleging. He said two people. That's crazy. Hey, that's what they saying. I'm just telling you what they saying. If it's true or not, hey, man, I'm telling you what they saying about Meg Thee Stallion, man. It says Klay Thompson, who's been a professional basketball player since 2011, has a reputation for being an introvert off the court. The first source even went so far to describe him as awkward at times. When he went public with his romance with Meg in July of 2025, fans online questioned whether this was a case of the opposites attract or a mismatched pairing, given Meg is known for her outgoing personality. One such example is the viral video from her inaugural Pete and Thomas Foundation Gala, which showed Meg happily singing along to a performer while Klay simply nodded beside her. The clip sparked online buzz whether the couple was built to last. It goes on to say, despite their starkly different personalities, we were told that Klay Thompson eventually developed real feelings and wanted to make it work because he wants a marriage and kids. Now, the source says that Klay Thompson even purchased a larger multi-million-dollar property that him and Megan were supposed to live in together. So they're saying Klay bought that crib that they were supposed to live in together. However, the insider claimed that Klay Thompson often felt lonely when he was at the lavish residence because Meg Thee Stallion was always busy traveling for work. He felt kind of abandoned by her, the source said. He went to all of these places to support her, and then when he was off over the summer, she was nowhere to be found. He felt like she never made an effort. And I'm going to say something like this right now. I'm going to tell you what bothered me about Megan. The day they broke up, a couple of days later, she in the club sticking a goddamn shot bottle halfway down her throat, doing a freak dance with other chicks that was in the club. I said, what? Let me repeat this. A couple of days after they broke up, she was in the club with putting a shot glass halfway down her throat. I'm talking about dropping and popping that thing. I was like, what? I said, damn. So I seen that. I was like, oh, snaps. And y'all smash your like button as y'all come in. I said, she right back outside just like that. So it says the insider surmised that Klay Thompson is not used to being in a serious relationship with such a high-profile, successful celebrity and is probably used to girls revolving their lives around him. Meanwhile, the second source pointed out it's hypocritical for Klay to complain about her work ethic when they're both public figures who travel frequently for their careers and each strive for excellence in their professions. He always knew she was never a stay-at-home partner, they added. That Megan, an award-winning musician with a global following who recently starred on Broadway, whenever Megan was in town, the first source claimed that she would often document their dates, something that allegedly irked Klay Thompson. Now, let me say this right here. Hey, y'all, chat. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, chat. I ain't like she was doing that either. Because she was doing that a whole lot. Like and so, I'm gonna tell you something. When you got quiet dudes, now sometimes they don't be liking to go live like that all the time, man. Like, yo, we kicking it. Like, you always got to go live and show off for the gram, show off for the people. Like, I ain't trying to do all that. Now, he ain't dog her out and be like, yo, turn that off. But he could have just been uncomfortable. Like, that's not him. He low key. You know what I'm saying? So all these things adding up could have added up to the demise of that relationship. Think about this. Y'all going golfing and you while he driving the golf cart and you putting him on the spot. Like, hey, boo, I'm here with my man. Yeah, boo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm here with my man. You know what I'm saying? But he's a quiet guy. He a chill, laid back guy. You know what I'm saying? He don't really say too much. So when you doing that, sometimes you could put a person in an awkward position. Now, when they was out and like at major events, he popped out with her. He showed her a lot of love and a lot of respect. He did. I mean, in public, you showing her a lot of love. But then when you doing this, like when y'all by yourselves in private and you going live or you doing this, doing that, and then you posting all y'all private, intimate moments, some people ain't cool with that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all pop out together, he understands it's going to be paparazzi and people outside. But if you doing like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I don't know if he was like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, that's crazy. So it said the fans got to see them on a golfing outing, cozied up on romantic dinners and doing workout sessions, all via Meg Thee Stallion's social media. See, remember I told y'all that? That was all Meg that was doing that shit. Like posting all those moments for the internet. Some people ain't for that. If you know Klay Thompson, you're a quiet dude, chill, relax, laid back. He ain't doing all that posting like behind the scenes. Even when he had past girlfriends, you ain't even know Klay was dating these people. You know why? That shit was behind the scenes. Like, I'm going to give you a perfect example. You know who was dating Donovan Mitchell's fiance right now, who played for the Cleveland Cavaliers? Coco Jones, Klay Thompson. You would have never known Klay Thompson was dating her. Why? Because that shit was private. Klay Thompson was dating her before Donovan Mitchell. You would have never known that Klay Thompson was dating Coco because he was quiet. He wasn't loud with that shit. Wasn't all out. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like bombastic with that shit. Like when you in private, you had your private moments and shit like that. Like some dudes don't be liking that. Like when you going live and stuff like that, like we having our moment. Like what you going live for? Like why is you always going live trying to post up all the time? People know we together. When we go out, I treat you with the utmost respect. Now, if he's like a loud guy like that, that's different. You understand what I'm saying? But if he laid back and he relaxed, why is you like, you got to peep the energy in the room and respect the boundaries. Like sometimes if you love somebody, you don't want to put all that shit on social media. That's what I was thinking, like, damn, Klay really going out there. This nigga all on social media now. I'm like, damn, that wasn't him though. That was Meg posting all the exercise sessions when they in the gym, Meg going live, posting that stuff. So you doing all this with a dude who quiet though, posting all the stuff when y'all in the crib, alone, posting you cooking with him and all that other stuff. It's like you trying to show this to the world. I'm a wifey material. I'm this, I'm that. When you ain't got to prove that to the whole world. The whole world already feel how they feel about you. Some people ride with you. A lot of people don't. Some people have respect for you. A lot of people don't. Some people, well, a lot of people think that you're something. I'm just gonna leave it like that because I don't disrespect Meg, you know. But again, she got a lot of people, and this article gets into that. It says, however, behind closed doors, right? Hold on. It says fans got to see them on a golf outing, cozied up on romantic dinners, and doing workout sessions, all via Meg Thee Stallion's social media. Klay Thompson appeared like a willful participant in the clips, which fans enjoyed because they got to see another side of Klay. However, behind closed doors, the first source claims that he tried to do it for her, right? But it was annoying to him. He's not a big poster and he's very private, right? He's very to himself in private, right? Which that is true. Klay been like that his whole career. So it says Klay also allegedly felt like he could not live a normal life with Megan because she was always surrounded by either an entourage or security. So Klay like, I can't live a normal life with this girl. This girl always got an entourage, always got security around. Who wants to be with a woman and she always got security around her like that? And you don't even live like that. You a multi-million-dollar superstar. Klay Thompson ain't walking around here with $100 million security guards. Klay Thompson walking around here just chilling. You know why? Because he ain't got no problem with nobody. He ain't bothering nobody. He ain't bringing no heat to nobody. He chilling. So, but you come around and now all the security, all of the entourage come around. So it said the insider claimed that whenever, right? That when it says that the insider claimed that Meg Thee Stallion battled feelings of paranoia stemming from the incident with Tory Lanez in the shooting incident, for which which Tory was found guilty for and is currently serving a 10-year prison sentence. It go on to say the insider claimed that Klay Thompson once said she won't shut the fuck up about Tory Lanez. They said the insider said that Klay Thompson said, man, she won't shut the fuck up about Tory Lanez. Now that would tick a dude off. If you keep talking about another dude around your new man, ain't nobody fitting to be, like I said before, ain't nobody fitting to be sitting up here trying to keep hearing that. If that's true, don't nobody want to keep hearing about your, imagine being with somebody new and all you got to do is hear about their ex behind the scenes. Don't nobody want to keep hearing that. This about us. This about us. Excuse me. So it goes on, y'all. So it says they also claim that Klay Thompson alleged that she felt like people were out to get her. She needs security everywhere, even in remote places. It also go on to say, but the second source insisted that conversations Klay Thompson and Meg had pertaining to Tory Lanez rarely happened. If anything, they said she vented and leaned on her partner for support, as anyone would in a relationship. The second insider further explained, noting that those talks only occurred when Meg would see false narratives circulating about her on the internet, right? It goes on. See, this is Meg posting all that. Y'all see that picture right there? Now, Meg's posting that. Klay chilling. He chilling. He not like dogging her out. He chilling. He chilling. He chilling. You feel me? Look, he treating her right, man. Y'all see it in the pictures right there. And you step out, bro. He treating her. Look, like I said before. You dig? I'm just saying though, man. They did Tory crazy in this picture right here. Man, they got that nigga with the Earl shine out this motherfucker. Dog. So it says, when the first source asked whether Klay Thompson ever discussed his alleged frustrations with Megan Thee Stallion, it said the insider claimed that Klay Thompson don't like confrontation. That's true. He don't. He antisocial. If everybody know this, Klay Thompson, he hate confrontation. He's a chill, laid back, relaxed dude. It says, I think anyone who knows him would know that he's not the one, he's not the one to speak up. The source added, he says what he feels, but he's not confrontational. Now, given all the grievances, Klay Thompson apparently hid this from her. The source called into question why Klay Thompson embarked on a public romance. Now, you got to remember, I'm going to tell y'all like this. Klay Thompson wasn't the one who announced that relationship. Meg Thee Stallion was the one who posted that photo when Klay was down there poolside. So she the one that announced it to the public. Nobody would have known if Meg did not post that photo. Unless you just seen them out and about. So she set it off when she posted that photo when they was on vacation together at the pool. Right? Now let's keep going. It said the insider claimed that Klay Thompson, who is black on his father's Michael Thompson side and white on his mother Julie Thompson's side, struggled with identity issues regarding his race throughout his life. The source implied that Klay Thompson dated Megan, who's black, to gain acceptance from the black community. I doubt that, because knowing Klay always had acceptance from the black community from us. For the last however many years he's been playing pro basketball, maybe you're talking about before then, but since Klay came into the league until now, I have never seen nobody say, hey, Klay ain't accepted in the black community. I've never seen that. I've never seen that talk right there. And y'all know me. You know what I'm saying? I used to cover basketball every day. You know what I'm saying? But, before they got this weird-ass situations they got going on now, and I don't rock with the NBA no more. You know what I'm saying? They got to change a lot of stuff. I'm not coming back until they change those things I need them to change. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got morals and ethics. I stand on what I say. I don't just say stuff and just come on YouTube and cap. If I say something, I meant what I said. Everything I come on here and say, I mean. I know people don't, oh, take it on. No. I mean this shit. Everything I tell you on you, I mean it. Right? So, and y'all believe me, y'all, I lost a lot of different followers on the basketball end. I had the game in the vice grip. My morals and ethics took over. You understand? Like they always should. And I just didn't respect it. So if I don't respect what you're doing, I ain't gonna rock with it. Simple as that. And that's just how I roll. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe when they get a new commissioner or they start putting respect on people who have their own opinions, you know what I'm saying? You know, maybe then I'll go back. But until then, that's the reason why I ain't, you know what I'm saying? How they did old boy from the Bulls, no dice. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that, dog. So here it is right here, y'all. It says he's always trying to be in touch with his black side because of all his teammates. Didn't come from a privileged upbringing, so he tries extra hard to be in touch with the black culture, they claim. He's very attracted to white women. Now, y'all see this. A lot of these basketball players, they are attracted to white women. They are attracted to white women, man. A lot of these basketball players, football players, athletes, they are attracted to white women. Some of these guys, they see it as, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Listen, me personally, I think black women are extremely beautiful. Right? And to me, it's just all about finding a person that fits you in life, regardless of what they look like. Now, you know, if that comes with a black woman, it comes with her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let me give you an example. People was dogging out, you know, the girl Ashley Janae because she dated a white man. Bro, how you gonna tell somebody who to date in their life? In my opinion, you can't tell nobody who to date in their life. Whoever make them happy, make them happy. Listen, a white man can beat on a black girl. A black man can beat on a non-black, a black, a mixed black. We saw that with Diddy and Cass. He beat the shit out of her, dragged her down the hallway like a rag doll. So it ain't automatically, oh, you need to find a black man. No, listen, find who treats you right, who love you and respect you for who you are. Right? And it is what it is, and be happy in your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit and come on here and do the Dr. Umar Johnson. And that nigga ain't even married. He always telling people, hey, don't date this, don't date that. Nigga, you ain't married. What are you giving people advice for? If you not married, you shouldn't be. If you're not happily married and treating your black wife right, talking that crazy shit and committed with your family, you shouldn't be able to open your mouth about nobody else's relationship. You need to shut the fuck up. Period. That's how I stand on that. Because the first thing I'm going to ask you, how is you giving relationship advice and your shit ain't even right? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's like a plumber giving you advice about how to be a doctor. Think about that. Think about that. It means something. It's the same thing as that boy Case. How in the blue hell do I want people who've been accused of sexual assault like this guy right here on your screen? Hold on. My bad, Chad. I was so mad I kicked myself out. I was so mad I kicked myself out. I was so mad I smashed the board I kicked myself out. Yeah. But this weirdo right here, this man been accused of sexual assault. How in the blue hell I want him prosecuting the case and he got 5, 6 different women accusing him of sexual assault? And get these clowns out of here. period. And I really mean that. I really mean that. And I stand on what I said. I stand on what I said. Weirdos. You trying to prosecute somebody else, and you got all these women talking about you sexually assaulting and putting your hand up their skirt. You need to be investigated. Tell y'all this, man. So, anyways, it says, right? Klay Thompson's dating history includes a history, right? Right? Of dating a mixed group of women. He dated comedian Hannah Stockton, who's white. He dated Laura Harrier, who's biracial. He dated Coco Jones, who's black. Now, regardless of the alleged motivations for the first source, claimed that Klay Thompson became excited about Meg Thee Stallion and definitely liked her at first. But after a while, that shit faded. And then it goes on, y'all. Is this the girl right here I'm talking about? Yeah, this is Hannah Stockton. This is X right there. Right? That's his ex. Right? So you can tell Klay got a style. I can tell Klay style. Klay style is he like them joints petite and in shape. Like, see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Like me, I like them joints thick. Not like, you know, nasty. I'm talking about I like my joints thick. I like yams. You know what I'm saying? I like thickness. But Klay, he like his joints petite and in shape and with like that, you know what I'm saying? You got some dudes, they like the big joints, the big blocks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they like the big joints. Straight like that. Some dudes, they like the middle-sized woman. You know what I mean? Me personally, I like them joints thick. You know, I like to be able to grab onto something. You know what I mean? Straight up. I like to sit back and just look in amazement. So everybody got different tastes, but it seemed like Klay, he got a certain type of, like, I can tell by the woman he date. If you look, even Coco Jones, like slender, in shape. You know what I'm saying? Keep herself very nice. I see all the chicks he date, like, I see that. Meg Thee Stallion, even her, in shape, excellent body, beautiful. You know what I mean? And they natural. Klay, I could tell Klay don't like them chicks that ain't natural. That natural, it means something. You know what I'm saying? You don't see him BBL'd up with these chicks. You know what I'm saying? So it goes on to say, you guys, as y'all see right here, it says the first source concluded that they could have not have been more of an opposite couple. Now it says that Klay Thompson has yet to address the split, including the cheating allegations. However, in a statement obtained by the Daily Mail back in April, Megan said that she made the decision to end her relationship. See, that's another thing I ain't like. Why would you go public with that? If you're Meg Thee Stallion, why you need to announce this shit to the public? I didn't like that, y'all. I swear I didn't like that. Like, you announcing your shit to the public? Like, I ain't respect that, yo. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Like, you went to the media, and I'm gonna tell you something, like, that shit will turn people off. You gonna go to the media and announce this shit in the media? Like, we can't even have no reconciliation. Why? Because you went to the news, man, on our personal private business. You took that shit to the news. How can I respect that? So I totally understand Klay on that aspect. And could I see some of the things he said? Yeah, about the loudness and stuff like that. Sometimes dudes don't be liking that, man. It's all how you like your chick, man. Some dudes like that ghetto shit, man. They like arguing with chicks, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Tyree said, he want an all ghetto girl. So some dudes, they like that. That's they right down their alley. So they like a ghetto chick who's loud, who, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. Hey, some people like that. It's all how you, the personality that you like. Some people don't like it. Some people find it to be a turn off. If you always, yeah, girl, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Klay, what you doing, Dad? What you doing? Huh? Come here, that's my man. Come here. Ain't nobody trying. Some people ain't trying to hear all that. Some people are like, oh, come on, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I see certain people in certain different relationships, I say, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like Coco Jones, very relaxed. All the other women he dated was very relaxed. Meg Thee Stallion, way different. Way popping that thing on the screen. I'm like, man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Notice they didn't say nothing bad about the sex life. Because Meg, she probably got daggone dog. You know what I'm saying? Woo! You know what I mean? They ain't complaining about the sex life. There was no complaints about that. You did? You heard me? So I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean? And then this is why you can't take Meg seriously. I'm gonna be honest with y'all at the end. This is the part I don't like, right? She say trust and fidelity and respect are non-negotiable for her. But you got men that's out here saying that you cheated on them, man. Didn't that dude, what's that dude name, y'all? Party or something like that? Didn't he say you cheated on her? I forgot what the dude name is. Party or something like that. I don't know, disrespect, man. I forgot his name. But didn't he say you cheated on him? Didn't he allude that you cheated on him? Right? And then they say she released a new rap song that just came out talking about some wifey shit. All that wifey ish is dead. Put that ish to bed. Along background vocals that said, that man ain't shit, that man ain't shit. All that wifey shit is dead. So you telling everybody I'm from the streets. I'm for the streets. Because you telling people that you ain't serious about having no family relationship. If you will quit after one failed public situation like this, because see, I'm gonna tell you something. You know what this tells me? That's the first time she put her all into a situation. I ain't never seen Meg doing like that her whole career. How she was doing with Clay. That's why I thought Clay was gonna get past the finish line. Because I said, damn, he gonna marry that girl. I've never seen Meg Thee Stallion acting the way she was acting publicly and promoting her relationship like she did with Clay. I never saw her do that. She was really trying to act wifey. I'm cooking, I'm doing. She ain't do that for the NBA players she was dating. She ain't do that for none of the other people she was dating. Then you got to do. Let me tell y'all something. How was Clay Thompson supposed to feel when you got? I forgot what the rapper's name is from the West Coast. Shout out to the brother, man. He had a major song. I forget his name. He said that you gave him dome on the top in like 30 minutes. He said you gave him dome on the yacht in like 30 minutes after talking to you or something like that. Like, if you hear that, it's like, now think about this. Clay's dating you and you got to hear people saying this shit. Oh yeah, you know, Meg, she gave me top 30 minutes, man, on the yacht. What? So you do have to think about that stuff and people saying this type of stuff, right? And then you don't ever know what rumors or people putting stuff in Clay's ear the whole time too about her. Sometimes people will hate on your relationship just to try to get you to break up. Sometimes people will get mad and people will come. That's why I always tell people, you don't always have to publicize your personal life, because sometimes people are here just to agitate and destroy you and destroy your peace. They are agitators of your peace. They want to destroy your peace, right? They want to destroy your peace. People, I told y'all this. People, I told y'all. So sometimes it ain't always good to publicize your shit. And that's facts. Because when you do, sometimes you got haters that'll just come out and all they want to do is destroy your peace. That's it. That's it. Right? And that's just how I go. That's how I go. Then, like I said, you heard everybody getting mad at Clay. Clay had a whole section of people getting mad at him when he started dating Meg. Yo, why you dating her, dog? I mean, you seen what she did to Tory Lanez. He got to hear all that. So he still was like going out with you, rocking with you. But you know he was hearing that noise that everybody was saying, yo, why you dating her, bro? You seen what happened with Tory Lanez? People saying that, right? They saying that. They saying that. Peep game now. So when you hear people saying those things, he hear that noise. Then all of his buddies, you know, people who may have did something secret with Meg, you know, niggas should be start hating out of nowhere. Yeah, dog, you know what I'm saying? You know I touched that thing before, man. I don't think you really want to, you know, I touched that thing, dog. You feel me, dog? Yeah, man. I bust her down a couple times, dog. I don't think you want to marry her. Then there's niggas in his ear like that. Hate. Right? Niggas hate. When everybody know everybody got a pass, not just ladies, fellas do too. Hate. But I tell you, the one thing I didn't like, and I'll say this, the one thing I didn't like is how she was in the club immediately sticking that bottle halfway down her throat. When I saw her stick that shot glass halfway down her throat, I said, oh my God. Bro, immediately though, it was in the VIP popping that thing. I said, man, I'm like, damn, this is what you do? Now it's F all the wifey shit. Now you ain't, so you gonna go through the rest of your life and just be on that, just by yourself or just casually dating. You don't want to be Jennifer Lopez. You don't want to be Jennifer Lopez. I'm gonna tell this to everybody right now. You do not want to be Jennifer Lopez. They praise and push up people like Jennifer Lopez. You don't want to be Kim Kardashian. I'm telling you this right now. You don't want to be Jennifer Lopez. You don't want to be Kim Kardashian. That's not who you want to be. You know who you want to look at? Sierra. Happily ever after. Tamia. Happily ever after. See, it's some things I'm putting out here for y'all now. It's some things I'm putting out here for y'all now. Right? I'm going to be honest with y'all. Right? So I think people got to peep this and understand some things, man. Because I seen, right, what the happily ever after look like. You want to get to that in life. Right? So in order to get to that, you can't let nobody steal your peace. Sometimes you shouldn't even want to be broadcasting your personal shit to everybody in the public, because there's always somebody hating, trying to, you know, again, ruin you, right? Point blank period. It's always somebody hating, trying to ruin you, right? Think about what I said to y'all. You don't want to be Vivica Fox, right? Peep the correlation of all these things I'm showing y'all, man. All beautiful women. Why haven't they ended up with a happily ever after? Jennifer Lopez out here still talking about she trying to find happiness. I got to find a man that fit. No. You need to make adjustments if you ain't doing something right. Because obviously, let me tell you something. Once you get on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's you. It have to be you. It can't be everybody else. It's you. But you have to be able to willing to look at that. And same thing with the fellas. You know, what's your goal in life? Now, some people might not have a goal to be happily ever after. Some people have a goal. Some ladies just want to be single the rest of their life, and that's cool. Some men want to be single the rest of their life, and that's cool. But if you want to be serious, like the women I'm naming y'all act like they do. Like, let me give y'all an example, ladies. I'm going to tell y'all something. Do anybody in this chat room think that Kim Kardashian is going to last with Lewis Hamilton? Kim Kardashian done been with every man in the industry. Like, I don't even want to say every man. A lot of people in the industry. Let me just say that. Right? Kanye West out here hooting and hollering and screaming and crying. But then nobody step up for him. Nigga, you know what she was, nigga, for you. And you married her, nigga. So how's you mad at everybody else afterwards? Y'all ain't helped me get away from that girl. No, And then you turn around and ran right back to another one. And look what they're doing. So nobody believes that even she's going to make it with Lewis Hamilton. Nobody believe that shit. I give him 2 years. I give him 2 years. And she going to be back out again looking for another nigga. Talking about some, hey, baby, boo. Something crazy. Skirt. Get what y'all see going on. Right? Sad. Same thing with Khloe Kardashian, the sister. This woman was dating multiple dudes in the NBA at the same time. I don't understand how people respect it. If I'm in the league, I'm like, yo, there's so many women in this world. Why do I have to date the same? I don't understand why these niggas recycle the same woman. I just don't understand it, man. The only thing I can think of is niggas do that shit for clout. Like to get their resume up. Like, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and bone this chick for a little while because she got a big social media following, so she can help me. She can help me get extra money on the side, deals and stuff like that. And then once I've secured that and I stop piping her out, like, I mean, I get like all the benefits of just getting these deals, I'm out. I'm not trying to take her serious like that. I really do be thinking this is what be happening to these chicks like Kardashian, all that stuff. Because I don't take no nigga serious who think that they gonna just go in there and just that type of woman. Bro. Listen, bro, when you see certain type of women and certain type of men, you can tell how they moving. Whether or not that's gonna be a happily ever after situation, right? That's facts. That's facts. Nia Long. You don't want to be like Nia Long. Ladies say, oh, I like Nia. No, you don't want to be like Nia Long. Nia, you know why? Because even though the dude did her wrong and he should not have cheated on her, how you going to have a man be engaged to you for 11 years and never get married to him? You leaving him on the hook. What you think going to happen to a man who's engaged to you for 11 years or however many years they was engaged? 6, 7, 8 years. You never get married to him and you expect him to stay committed to you all the time? So y'all just engaged for no reason. Then you come out after y'all was engaged years later and say, nah, I don't want to get married. What? You don't want to be Jada. Look at Jada right now. I'm just being honest. Right? I couldn't believe this. And that was the one that when you start hearing all the details about that surprised me the most because I always thought Will and Jada was going to last. So how would that hit me like, damn, all that's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know, all the people we grew up admiring, us young black men, Nia Long, Holly Berry, all of them. Now Holly's getting ready to get married now. Hopefully that works out for her. You know? What's the girl's name, y'all? Tracy Edmonds. I don't understand how a woman that goddamn beautiful. Tracy Edmonds is drop dead gorgeous. For her age, she keep herself up real good. What is it? I'm trying to figure out what is it. I'm like, girl, you over there living in that house by yourself? Then when I heard her say a couple things, she said, I don't cook, I do DoorDash. I said, what? Girl, don't you know sometimes you cooking is a path to the heart and the soul of your man? I never understood that. And I'm talking about beautiful. Tracy Edmonds is, oh my God, bro. Tracy Edmonds, one of them old. Tracy Edmonds probably what? Damn near 60 years old. Look how she look, man. Drop dead gorgeous. I said, damn. Right? So again, you know, and then like you know, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. But the situation with Meg Thee Stallion, man, you know, I think Meg's a beautiful girl, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think Meg would be a beautiful girl without all the makeup and stuff. You know, Meg just seemed like a down south country girl, you know, but that could be different from what Clay is used to. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's eventually, you know, her style wore out on him as far as probably the way she talked. Yeah, I know a lot of black women be talking like that, man. It is what it is. It's just like what you like. Different strokes for different folks. Right? So you go to that family reunion, you know what I mean? I'm telling y'all, you go to that family reunion, boy, it's going to be cracking. You dig? I like that type of atmosphere, you know? But some people don't. Some people's like more relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Like you can have two different types of family reunions. You go to a white family reunion, a black family reunion, or mixed, it's going to be totally different. Totally different. Totally different. Right? So, yeah, y'all let me know what y'all feel, man. Again, Meg's a beautiful woman, man. Beautiful woman, bro. I mean, you can't deny it, bro. And she's in shape. That's a beautiful woman right there. That's in shape, nigga. You know what I'm saying? She's out here. She in the gym getting it in. You dig? Think about this. She's probably in the top 5% as far as financially. Beautiful. In shape. What's the problem? What's the problem? Right? Think about that. I'm just saying. You know, I guess Clay, his personality, he don't like the, you know what I'm saying? I guess he don't like the, you know, again, man, they was a nice couple right there, bro. I ain't even on front. You know, Clay over there, John looking like Rico Suave. Right? So again, you know, and I thought it was going to work because Clay laid back, you know what I'm saying? She gave a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Clay was just going to, you know, fall back and just enjoy the, you know what I'm saying? The situation. Right? But Meg's beautiful, bro. In shape. Man, that shit natural, man. In shape, bro. I'm like, dog. Right? Now, let me know what y'all think, man. You know what I mean? Y'all let me know what y'all think. I hope Meg find happiness in her life. You know, it's a truly beautiful woman, man. I hope she find it. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man.
Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.